This is called Flexor Digitorum Brevis holds. Super fancy name, but super simple exercise. So we have long and short muscles in the lower leg and the foot. Okay, so the longest muscles, they're somewhere up in the lower leg, the calf. A lot of them are deep to the calf muscles. And then we have the brevis, or the short muscles, that are resting in the foot. So you have extensor muscles that lift the toes and flexor muscles that press down. The flexor muscles are super, super important for our ability to push off and propel forward. Okay, so as I interact with the ground, they push back into the ground to spring me forward. Problem is modern life, you know, flat surfaces, shoes, things like that, those brevis muscles, those short muscles in the foot, get a little sleepy. So the muscles in the lower leg, the longest muscles, tend to outduel the short muscles. So we get in a situation where they should be balanced and working harmoniously, but we get in a tug-of-war situation where the longest muscles are winning the battle. So we want to restore some of that balance. And a big thing that you can look down at your foot and see, okay, do I have nice balance, or are my longest muscles winning? Is if when you try to do something or you balance on a single leg, your toes start to curl and kind of grip the ground. Good indication that those longest muscles that go to the tip of your toe are pulling the tip too much, right? So we're not getting enough firing of the middle of the toe, right? So this is going to be a way to restore some of that balance. So you're going to take just a TheraBand that's flat, right, and has good stretch, and you're actually going to put that underneath the front of the foot, okay, and just along those lateral four toes. We're going to think about the big toe a little separately here, just because those muscles function slightly differently. So we're going to work on the outside four toes, the toes that will tend to curl more, right? There's 3 joints there versus only 2 in the big toe. So we're going to focus on the 4 toes. All right, you're going to take a band and you're going to pull up as hard as you can. I'm going to change my angle just so you can see, right? But my toes start to lift, and now my toes are nice and straight in there. And like I said, I'll change the angle in a second. And then all you're going to do is you're going to press down into that band. You can see my toes aren't even getting to the ground, but I'm pressing so hard because that band tension's so tight that now I'm getting all the muscle work. I can feel it almost cramping like in my toe knuckles, because that's where we're getting the muscle to fire as opposed to up in the calf. So if I change the angle, let me actually come this way. I'll almost face backwards so you can see it. All right, so same thing, pull up hard, and hopefully on the video you can kind of see those toes pull up a little bit, and they're nice and straight, almost like hyper extended in the middle of the toe. And we just press down, press down, press down. This one, it's called a hold. We're trying to hold this muscle contraction for 5, 10, maybe even upwards of 20 to 30 seconds, and then relax, right? Relax the band down, and then repeat, because we're trying to just spend a lot of time in that muscle contracted position for these shorter muscles.